So my name is Fadana Afina. I'm a student in Universitas Negeri Semarang. My name is 41014222115. In this video, I will show you how to know what kind of the function by proving it using the definition. So functions. Functions sometimes written like this. So how to read this? This is read like function for R to R. So this is the domain and this is the range. The domain is real number and also the range is real number. But sometimes it's also written like this. This is not like, oh, this is the function. No, no. This is like requirements. Yeah. This is the function for R to N. So the domain is real number and the range is a natural number. And there are three kinds of function. There is injective function, surjective function, and bijective function. For injective function, this is the definition. And how to read it? This is read for every x1, x2 in the F is the domain. X1 not equal to x2 implies fx1 not equals to fx2. This is the range. So in injective function, if the domain is different, the range is different too, not equal. But in surjective function, this is the definition. For every y element R, there exists x element df such that y equal to fx. And for bijective function, there is no definition about it because we can call it a bijective function if when we try or prove it, it is an injective function and it's also surjective function. Okay. Next. Now let's try to prove this function. So the question is this. Function for R to R where fx is x cubic minus 5. Proof is the function is injective function. So to make it fast, to make it simple, because this is x injective function, is the function is injective function. So just try it using the definition of the injective function. First, we take any x element R. So x1 not equal to x2, right? In this time, I choose x1 and x2. So x1 cubic minus 5 not equal to x2 cubic minus 5. The 5 can be eliminated because this one, if we move in the left side or this one we move into the right side, it will be, one of them will be positive, right? And negative plus positive, it will be 0. So we got x1 cubic not equal to x2 cubic. Actually, until here, it's already proven. But just to make you sure, I will show if I choose a number like this one. Same step. So first take any x element R. I choose x1 is 1 and x2 is negative 2. So x1 not equal to x2, right? Because 1 not equal to x1. Not equal to negative 1. Now we search the range, the fx1 and fx2. And then we change this x into this number. And I got 1 cubic minus 5 not equal to negative 1 cubic minus 5. 1 cubic is equal to 1, so 1 minus 5 is negative 4. And then negative 1 cubic is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 5 is negative 6. So this is also, you can see if this is not the same. So this function is an injective function. Okay? So the new question is this one. function for R to R where fx is x squared plus 10. What is this function? Prove it using definition. Not like the previous question. The previous question is tell you, is this an injective function? So to make it fast, you just need to try to prove it using injective definition. But because we don't know what kind of this function, we need to try both of them, injective function and also surjective function. If you are curious what should we prove first, it's up to you because the previous question is we are proving about injective. So in this video, I will show you injective first. So the same step. Take any x element R. So x1 not equal to x2. So x1 cubic plus 10 not equal to x2 cubic plus 10. So and then this we can eliminate it. So x1 cubic not equal to x2 cubic. Depends on the definition. This one. This injective is this function is injective, right? Because we have different domain, and then the fx also different. But look at when you try with the real number like this, take any x element R. In this time, I also choose x1 is 1 and x2 is negative 2. So this is also x1 not equal to x2 and right. And then we search for x1 not equal to fx2. So 1 cubic plus 10 not equal to negative 1 cubic plus 10. 1 cubic is 1 plus 10 is 11. Negative 1 cubic is also 1 plus 10 also 11. So this is not injective function. Okay. Okay, already clear. Now we are trying with surjective function. And then take any y element R. This is the step. First, we take any y element R. So fx is equal to x cubic plus 10. Y in here is the range, so we change it, the fx into y. So y is equal to x squared plus 10. The 10 we move it into the left side. So y minus 10 is equal to x squared. And then we square root both of them. So we got the square root of y minus 10 is equal to x. After that, we substitute this one into this one. This one. Yeah, we substitute. So fx is this is the next step. Fx is equal to x squared plus 10. Fx is equal to the square root of y minus 10 square plus 10. Then the square and the square root we can move it because it is properties of exponent. And then we got fx is equal to y negative 10 minus 10 plus 10. And then power of 10 we can eliminate 2. So we got fx is equal to y. And then depends on the definition, this is already proven. But wait a second. When I try to choose any number, like this time I choose 9, so 9 is equal to x squared plus 10. The 10 will move into the left side. 9 minus 10 is equal to x squared, negative 1 equal to x squared, and then the square root of negative 1 is square. There is no value of form square root of negative number if you remember. Why? Because the way to calculate exponent is to multiply the same number to those number also. And if a number has the power of even, then the result must be positive number. There is no negative number. And then I try to choose 10 as the another number. So 10 is equal to x squared plus 10, and then 10 minus 10 is 0. Square root of 0 is equal to x, and then the square root of 0 is 0, right? So this is, so 10 we can make it, we can use it. Next, I try it again with the bigger number than 10, the greater number than 10, like 11. So 11 is equal to x squared plus 10, and then the 10 we move it into the left side again, and then we got 1 is equal to x squared, the square root of 1 is x, so the square root of 1 is 1. So fx is x squared plus 10 is a surjective function if the domain is real number and the range is bigger or equal 10. Why? Because like this, we choose the number is less than 10, we cannot, not yet. It is not according to the rules. Okay. The last is bijective function. As the first time I told you, there is no definition for bijective function because we call it bijective function if it is an injective function and it also surjective function. Okay. So like this one. There's a function for R to R where fx is equal to x plus 3. Proof is the function is bijective function. It's up to you what you want to prove first. You want to prove injective first, it's okay, or surjective first, it's okay. But in this time, I prove using injective first because it's easier for me. So the first, we take any x element R. So x1 not equal to x2. There we got x1 plus 3 not equal to x2 plus 3. We can eliminate the 3, and then we got x1 not equal to x2. And if you want to change it into number like x1 is 1 and x2 is negative 1, I hope you can see it. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. And then negative 1 plus 3 is equal to negative 2. So this is also not equal. So this is an injective function. Okay. Now let's try to prove is this a surjective function or no. So first take any y element R. So we got fx is equal to x plus 3, y equals to x plus 3, and then we got y minus 3 is equal to x, and then we substitute the y minus 3 equal to f to fx is x plus 3. Actually this is fx, yeah. I forget to change it. So hard to write in this one. Yeah, this one is fx. So fx is equal to x plus 3, fx is equal to y minus 3 plus 3. And then we can eliminate it. And then we got fx is equal to y. So this is also true. Okay. Next, the last time is the graph. Now let's see how is the graph of both of not both of them, of three of the function. So can you see this one? So we call it bijective function if the line is a straight line, and then the surjective function it is parabola. and then this is the injective function. I don't know how to tell you what is this shape. And then, if you are curious of how we try the others, like this, if there is x power of 6, okay, then this is the shape. I cannot see. If you cannot see well, let's try things a little. Okay, so this is the same like this one, like it's also parabola. And then try with the others again. If it is x power of 7, do you remember what is? Yes, this is injective function. It's the same. Look, same. So in this time, I can conclude that bijective function if when the x is this one, only x, and then we call it injective function if there is an x but the power of with an odd number, and then it is a surjective function if it is x with the power of odd number even number. And then if we both of them like this one, if there is x power of square, then we got this one. If we try it, x power of 3 plus x power of 6, got this one. So if there are two kind of x with a different power, and then we choose, and then we see the biggest power, like this is 6, so it is an injective. Yeah, injective. No, it is a surjective, I'm sorry. And then if like this is surjective function. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Bye bye.